Coming up on this episode of Black, Married, and Hustling.
It's been one of those emotional, draining, tiring days, both at work and just with a lot of stuff going on in the house today.
She rises in her sighs and she's bursting into sleep. No, there's nothing I could say.
Since my big thing over the next year, 18 months, is to build a six-figure sustainable income, then my main priority right now and the thing I'm focused on this week is tribe building. When I say tribe building, I basically mean the process of gathering people around your big idea or your passion. Last week, I shared that one of the biggest things you can do to help monetize a hobby or a passion project is to figure out how you can make that thing that you love, also of service to someone else. And for me, the thing that I'm focused on right now, the thing that I love the most, is figuring out how to make money doing what you love. And how I want to be of service to other people is to teach them everything that I'm learning on my journey to do that. But first, I gotta figure out exactly who those people are. Since I retired CGC, I'm not exactly starting from scratch because I do still have people who are on that email list, people who are in that community who are still gonna be with me on this Black, Married, and Hustling journey. But my focus is really different now. My focus is really on people who are also in grind mode, people who are also in hustle mode. And so, like I said, I'm not exactly starting from scratch necessarily, but I do have to build a tribe building strategy that is going to take into account that I have a new target market that I'm talking towards. I have some ideas for how I want to make this happen, but it's been hard because the basement renovation is taking up a lot of my time this week. It's raining outside, and I was gonna unwrap my hair, but as you can see, it's still wrapped up. Because the weather has been so horrible, I honestly don't even want to take my hair out of the twist out that it's been wrapped in. I'm about to go downstairs and work on some videos, but first Sheldon and I have to make a run to Home Depot or Lowe's or freaking Sam's Club somewhere to look at some flooring downstairs for the basement. So I just hope, like yesterday I started way later than I was planning to, and I didn't get as much done as I hoped. So hopefully today I'll be able to get a lot more done because I really want to get those videos finished, at least the recording, so that I can edit them today. But like I said, first things first, we need to take this run to I think Sam's Club to look at some floors, and then I'll come back here and get back to work. Alright, we're at Sam's Club. We just had a frustrating Costco, my bad. Just had a frustrating trip to Sears, trying to find some materials for something. Renovating a basement is not for the weak of heart, people. It's not for the weak of heart. But yeah, we're gonna try to find these floors real quick. Okay, here we go. So these are the floors that we're looking at. They're not hardwood, but they are wood grain laminate, because we can't afford hardwood, and two, it doesn't make sense for the basement. But this is nice. And then this is some tile. That's actually really pretty tile. I don't know if you can like see it from where you are. More tile. It's gray. That's nice. That's really nice, but I wouldn't want to do all the grouting and all that stuff. Here's some more. It's kind of a grayer wood. Time to do the math. Sheldon told me before we came in here he doesn't care what it looks like. He only cares what it costs. But clearly I care very much what it looks like, so. Good Lord, this is so much more expensive. I'll let you zoom in on that price right there. $927.68. What was my estimate at the, it's like 600 something? This is like a much better quality, but whew. It's nicer, it's better quality, but yo, that's like $300 extra, which we can afford, but I don't know, and I know Sheldon ain't gonna be trying to do that. Alright, so we're back at the house. Wait, let me straighten up. I'm too lazy to get my tripod, so I'm about to use this blanket to stabilize this video camera. So we're back at the house. It was good that we got out and got a chance to like go look at some of that stuff, but it just like this day is like yesterday. You know, I got up, I said I was gonna film the rest of these videos, and you know, stuff just kind of like happened. You know, I needed to go run errands, and by the time I got up and took Pumpkin out and did all this kind of stuff, I'm just like, where the hell is the day gone? It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. So I'm still determined to get these videos done today. Like, they have to be done by the time the site launches, and I have too much other stuff next week that still needs to happen to prep for this launch. So like, the videos at least need to get recorded today. There's like no way that I can hold off on them any longer. And I mean, I know it's Saturday, but you know what, like, for those of us who are self-employed, you can ask anybody, like, what the hell is a weekend? What the hell is a vacation? I have no idea. Like, Saturday is just another day of the week to get stuff done. So, I was supposed to be cooking dinner, but I pawned that duty off on Sheldon. So, yeah, this is something else that was supposed to happen today. Cleaning was supposed to happen today. Didn't happen. I was supposed to be cooking dinner, but I just do not have time. So today has been a really interesting day. It's been one of those emotional, draining, tiring days, both at work and just with a lot of stuff going on in the house today. And Sheldon came up a few hours ago. He was going to run some errands. He asked me if I wanted to run with him, and I just told him, like, no, I'm tired, like, I don't want to go. I kind of came up here, like, took a nap for a couple hours, and when I woke up, I had talked to him a little bit, or I was talking to my friend Lindsay, and while I was talking, he came in and he dropped this on the bed. As you can see, the room is like a complete freaking wreck right now. I still need to like set up my office and everything, or my temporary desk, which is also adding to the stress level. But he came in and he dropped this off, and I haven't actually looked at it because I wanted to show you guys, but he says, "My love, you are such a shining star. Your inner light emanates through you in such a breathtaking way. This is why people treat you like they do. They just enjoy being in the presence of such beauty. Don't ever lose that. The world so often robs us of our innocence and ability to give love freely. I lost the ability to trust people long ago, but in you I see the simple beauty of giving everyone the benefit of the doubt." This is really meaningful to me because, you know, when I started this web series, like, I knew that I wanted to show a behind the scenes, and it's always scary to be that honest and that vulnerable, but even still, I share a lot with you guys, but I don't share everything that happens, and in large part due to the privacy of others. But the last couple weeks have been, it's been hard. It's been hard, and you know, when your business is a part of who you are and what you're doing is a part of you, it takes a toll on the business, but just emotionally, it's also just been really challenging, managing different things at home and with family. And so it's just meaningful to have somebody who you know is going to be there for you. So if you know who that person is in your life, don't let them go, because you'll need it. It's not an easy journey. Coming up on Black, Married, and Hustling. And as soon as I knew that I wanted to do this web series, the first thing I thought about was, yo, how am I gonna build a community around this? Wanting to take your blog, brand, or biz to the next level but need some help getting there? Check out Hustlers Homeschool, free trainings and workbooks around topics of branding, tribe building, and monetization. Disclaimer. Almost, but not quite as awesome as tequila, cheesecake, or binge watching Beyonce videos. We're business people, not magicians. If you're a blogger or online entrepreneur who's been around for more than 2 weeks, you've likely come across the term list building. It's a really common term and strategy. And in fact, it's the basis for so many successful bloggers and passionpreneurs who are out there doing the damn thing. I remember when I first, got up on the blog scene, I was like, hey y'all, I got a little blog, hey, hey. Right. I was mad excited, did not know what I was doing, but very soon I came across this phrase. Everybody was saying, oh, you need to build your list. You need to build your list. And yo, I'm a list maker. I love writing lists. So if somebody needs a list to be written, I'm your girl. But I was like, what is this list? What are you talking about? Where can I find it? Where can I write it? What is this list all about? And so I was just so confused because I kept hearing everybody say, oh, list building, list building, list building. And so finally, I figured out what folks meant when they said list building. It's basically the same thing I say when I mean tribe building. It's the process of getting people around your big idea, but specifically the way to stay in contact with those folks after they say, hey, yeah, I'm interested in what you're doing and I want to support you, is by getting their email address. It's by getting them to say, yes, here's my email address. Please stay in touch with me. The list part of list building is basically your list of people who have said, girl, you the bomb. Let me come follow what you're up to these days, right? It's the list of people who have subscribed to your blog or your podcast or your website or your Etsy store, whatever it is. It's all the folks who have said, yes, I'm along for the ride. And so your list really becomes the heartbeat of everything that you're trying to do, because it is the community of people who are on board, the community of people who support you, the community of people who are following what you're up to, and eventually the community of people who are going to buy whatever it is that you create and want to sell around your passion or your big idea. All right, y'all, it's day number 3 of filming videos for Hustler Homeschool. It's about 9 a.m. I woke up about an hour ago, but I had some emails I needed to send and stuff like that. But it's Sunday, so I'm going to church in about an hour and a half. So I'm going to try to finish these last 3 videos really quickly so that I can run upstairs, get changed, and head out for church. But yeah, man, when you have a deadline, just got to make it do what it do. Your list is the most important asset you can ever have in your business. When people come to me and they say, hey, LC, like, I'm starting a blog, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and they say, what should I focus on? I'm always like, focus on your list, focus on your community, focus on building a tribe of people who are following what you're doing, because those people are going to be at the center, at the heart of your success. That's why as soon as I came up with the idea for retiring CGC, and as soon as I knew that I wanted to do this web series, Black, Married, and Hustling, the first thing I thought about was, yo, how am I going to build a community around this? How am I going to build my tribe? That's where the opt-in bribe came in. An opt-in bribe is essentially a free gift that you give someone in exchange for their email address. And I said gift in the quotation marks because it's not necessarily a physical present. You don't show up to somebody's house with like an easy bake oven and be like, surprise, thanks for giving me your email address. Yes, I did make that easy bake oven reference because I really wanted one of those when I was a kid. Did not happen. Rather, your free gift is something of value around your topic. It's something that you can give away when somebody subscribes to your site in order to say, hey, like, thanks so much for subscribing. Or in most cases, to actually convince them to subscribe in the first place. Because we all know we're protective of our email addresses out here, right? Like, how many freaking newsletters, coupons, magazines, and just regular work emails are you getting every single day? Nobody wants to just give away their email address to somebody they feel is going to be in their inbox harassing them day in and day out. So we're protective. Even when we see a blogger or web series or website or product that we're interested in, we all have that moment of being on the fence like, they're asking for my email address though. Do I really want to do that? And opt-in bribe is basically what helps those folks hop over the fence. Good examples of opt-in bribes include ebooks around your topic, audios, training videos that you've done, even as something as simple as, let's say that you are teaching people how to use social media. Even something as simple as my 5 top tools, for social media. The biggest thing around an opt-in bribe, and this is what people don't realize, is that the more time you put into an opt-in bribe, the more people are going to want to be a part of your community. The more they're going to want that bribe. Yes, you could put together a PDF with just 5 tools on it. Cool. And there will be a good number of people who are like, oh, I'm interested in this. I will sign up for this. But the more time and attention you put into your opt-in bribe, the more effective it will be. All right, so it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm freaking tired. It's been a long day. I didn't sleep well last night, and then I did do some videos, but I still have 3 more to go, and I'm just gonna have to wake up and do them tomorrow because I really don't have the energy. As you can see, like, freaking hair wrapped. I'm just ready. I'm ready to chill and go to bed, and recording, if I can get them done this weekend, then I can really focus on using next week to edit and put together like the worksheets and everything like that. But all I know is this: it ain't happening tonight. It ain't happening. So it's been almost 10 days since I first started working on Hustler's Homeschool. When I originally had the idea, I thought about, okay, what's something that would be super useful? And I came up with all these different questions that beginner bloggers and content creators and passionpreneurs have asked me over the years. And also some of the things that I think of when I'm trying to figure out, okay, what are the very, very basics? And I decided that I wanted to do free trainings on all of those. And I knew it was going to take time, but I didn't realize how much time it was going to take. It's definitely been a process of not only planning out all the trainings, but filming the trainings and editing the trainings, then creating a workbook for each training. Each workbook has taken me like a couple hours, and that's honestly how I knew that I had created something worthwhile, because now that I'm almost done, I'm sitting here like, yo, I could sell this. I could legit sell this. It's that good. And that is the key. That's how you know you've created something that is really going to attract your tribe of like-minded people. When you've created something that's so good, you could sell it, and then you're giving it away for free. That's when you know you've done something worthwhile. Now that I'm on my last video and, the page is up on the site, and all I have to do is just finish uploading the videos and the workbooks, I know I've created something that is going to help me gather together that community of women that not only are interested in my journey of creating my dream job, but are interested in creating a dream job of their own. I want to be the one to help them, and hopefully Hustler's Homeschool will be their first step in the right direction.
On the next episode of Black, Married, and Hustling.
Oh snap! We are in the shark exhibit. It's Shark Week, and in honor, I'm about to see what they talking about with these big ass sharks.
Are you a fierce woman with unconventional or entrepreneurial career goals? Head over to blackmarriedhustling.com for a chance to connect with like-minded individuals and get access to free trainings that will help you take your blog, brand, or business to the next level.